Leos, this is your general reading for October, for mid-October, so October 15th to October 31st. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It can be about love, family, friends, finance, business, or career. Things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist, so go check out what your Sun Moon sign is and check out your behavioral traits in addition to your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you view it. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. I will be working on my 2019 Sun Moon readings, which you guys really look forward to. I'm doing them by request, so Sun Moon signs, so put your requests in the comments. Also, I'll be working on compatibility readings and posting them in my playlist this year and into next year, so go check those out. I am on the Instant Go app, so if you need a quick answer to a quick question, hit me up on there. It's for a very reasonable price for the one answer, but I also have services up there, other services there that you might want to check out, other readings. And then finally, I think that's it. So, Leos, Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Leos for the last 2 weeks of October? Can you please show us what their influences were they passed out of prior to this period of time? What are the energies they can expect from October 15th to October 31st? And how will they be moving out of October into November? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Leos. October 15th to October 31st and the period surrounding it. Alrighty. So, Holy Spirit, Angels, can you please show me the previous energies? Previous energies, the Four of Pumpkins in the upright. Can you please show me energies they can expect? You guys can expect the Seven of Ghosts in the upright. And then moving forward, we have the Five of Imps in the upright. Okay, so for some of you, this could be a career reading. I'm kind of getting that feeling, but we'll kind of see where it goes. So we have the Four of Pumpkins here. This is you kind of holding on to your assets, holding on to your savings, your security, not wanting to let go, holding on to money from hard work. And I'm wondering, and I kind of got from this when this immediately was turned over, is maybe some of you have gotten laid off, maybe some of you have not had a contract renewed, maybe some of you have gotten divorced or somebody moved out or your lifestyle has changed somehow. So you have to be very careful with your money and you're being very careful on what you're spending it on. And you know, you just are very careful about what pennies you're giving out and where. Okay, maybe you're cutting corners, maybe you're looking into where you can save and how you can go about saving things. Yeah, so that's what I get for prior energies. Now here, the energies, the last 2 weeks of October, we have the Seven of Ghosts. So you're looking at opportunities here. There's a lot of opportunities coming to you, or that are available to you. You could be researching offers in the job market. You could be looking at investments, how to invest your money that you're kind of holding on to. You can also be looking at a lot of people that you want to date, a lot of suitors. The cautionary tale with the Seven of Ghosts, however, in the upright, is to be careful, ever so careful, that you look into something and that you choose very, very wisely, okay? Before you commit. And for some of you also, you could have commitment issues, not wanting to commit because you, how am I going to put this? Because you want to be absolutely sure before you commit to something, is what I'm getting from that. And then moving forward here, we have the Five of Imps in the upright. So I feel like this is transitioning into, so here you have the opportunities and now you have the competition. So the Five of Imps can be about you wanting to date somebody and other people want to date them too. So you're figuring out, how can I rise to the top? Or a lot of people want to date you and you don't know who to choose. This could be you going for a job, you putting in a resume, and there's other people also that have applied for it. So, or, you know, you have a business and you're trying to figure out how to compete with the other businesses. It's very much about competition. It's very much about rivalry. And it can be about tension too, but I'm just feeling that you guys are dealing with competitors moving out of October into November. Can you please provide clarification on the Four of Pumpkins? Why is the Four of Pumpkins here? Who is this person? Who is this energy? Additional messages for the Four of Pumpkins in the upright for Leos. Energies prior to the last 2 weeks of October. Personality perspective. Okay, so we have the Two of Hearts in the upright. Coming out, we have the Eight of Spades and the reversed. don't know if you're longing for a connection. I know some of you are longing for a connection, hoping for a connection. I don't necessarily know that you get the connection. You're hoping for something or someone that is a yin to your yang. I don't feel like you guys, with that Two of Hearts there, I don't feel like you guys are finding it. You want harmony to return. So I feel like you got out of a situation. You're holding on to something for dear life, and you're longing for a business partnership. You're longing for somebody that you're harmonious with, somebody that can commit to something and stick through it. I don't feel like you met that person. I feel like this is a hope. And the Eight of Spades is here in reverse, which indicates to me releasing. Okay, it's about release. You're releasing yourself from the old ways that you used to do things. So as a result, maybe you're shedding an old skin. You're a little more open to change. You're letting go of regrets, letting go of old patterns, letting go of how you used to do things. So liberating yourself from how you used to do things. You aren't boxed in anymore. And I think you're feeling like since you've gone through that transformation, that you're more likely to meet like a yin to your yang. Because I feel like, and you'll hear me say this phrase often, you guys are working on the best version of yourself, so you can bring in somebody who's equal. And there's reciprocity and mutual respect in regards to that. Reciprocity, sorry. And then the Five of Swords is coming out of this struggle, being focused on priorities, being harmonious. Okay, so you guys, you came out of something, you're holding on to everything that is yours right now out of security. But I also feel like you guys are going through a process here where you're trying to go about things. You're trying to go about things in like the correct way so that you'll bring somebody in. I know it sounds really confusing, but I feel like you're doing this so that you will bring somebody in who's worthy of you. But you're trying to make yourself the best version possible. Kind of let go of everything that you've had, you know, the ways you used to do things, the ways you just like, the way you used to perceive things, like everything. You're just kind of, it's like a little soul makeover or something like that. But you're focused on this Two of Hearts, I feel like. You're focused on finding somebody that is your match, whether it be business, whether it be personal. And you're transforming in order to do that. But you came out of something rough that causes you to hold on to your things. You're holding on to your things because it makes you feel secure. It makes you feel safe. It might even be the house, you know, that you got the house and you're like, yay, I got the house. Because somebody moved out or it was a divorce, and that makes you feel safe and you're not going to give it up. Because I got a house from that. Can you please provide clarification on the Seven of Ghosts? Why is the Seven of Ghosts here for Leos? Energies last 2 weeks of October. Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages, please. Person, personality, perspective, person. Oh, Lord. A whole bunch came out. Okay, yeah. So you came out of something with the Three of Hearts. You came out of some sort of, okay, for some of you, it could have been a loss, a separation, a job with the Five of Hearts in the upright. But the Three of Hearts indicates to me that you guys are healing from it. And other opportunities are coming in, but you're being very careful to choose wisely. You're not going to commit to anything because of the experience that you went through. You're not going to jump on the first offer that comes rolling in. The Nine of Spades in reverse indicates to me that you guys are worrying too much about this. Because you're coming out of the worst point in your life. You're coming out of a worst point, and because of this, you guys are being, like, worrying about this. Recovering, but some of you are still worrying about this. And it's not, and it's not, you have some kind of fear, but it's not really, it's not a reality. It's not what's going on. So your fear is actually, even though you're letting go of your ways, you still have it here because of what you went through. And that's actually, like, not paralyzing you, but it's preventing you, or it's making you super duper cautious about these choices. Like if there's suitors coming in, you're looking at them and going, okay, is this person going to do what they did? And I know that sounds very common and very general, but you're almost scrutinizing them. If it's a job offer coming in, you're scrutinizing it because you want to make sure, you know, that it's long term and you're not going to get screwed or you're not going to get laid off or like that, I feel like. All right, so that's kind of what's going on in October for you guys. Let's see what's going on with this Five of Imps here. Can you please provide clarification on the Five of Imps? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the Five of Imps for Leos as they move into November? Additional messages, please. Person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, so we have the Joker in reverse. Yeah, you guys don't want to go through the same, so there's either a lot of people competing for your attention or you're competing with other people, but you're being very careful because prior to you got burned by something and you don't want to make a decision and you don't want to look the fool again, basically, because something you did, there were consequences. And you're remembering that. So that's why you're scrutinizing, you're being really careful. You're not getting into committing to anything until you know everything about it or everything about that person. The Ace of Hearts in reverse tells me that this experience that you had was very disappointing. Some of you might have gone through a depression. Actually, I just heard some of you might have tried to get pregnant and it didn't work out, and you were so deeply hurt by that. Some of you don't want to try again with anybody. And I kind of got that because it hurt that much. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is what I'm seeing. This is why you guys are being overly cautious. The Nine of Diamonds, I said Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Diamonds in reverse, being financially dependent. So you had financial independence and you had to work really hard, and you had to work really hard to come back from a setback. And also that comes up again, some kind of foolish action happened here. You guys are remembering this. And with the Six of Pentacles, somebody took advantage of you. So this is why. So with all this competition kind of going on, you're being very careful about how you're operating in this competition, who you're going to choose in regards to your competitors, how you're going to rise to the top in regards to your competitors, and or what job you're going to take or who you're going to date or what have you, because of what happened here with this experience. You definitely got burned with something here. And you have it in the forefront of your mind. And even though you are transforming prior to, I feel like you can only transform so much. You can forgive, but you can't forget. And I think that might actually be the title. Whether it's you forgive yourself and you can't forget, or forgive someone else but can't forget their actions of what they did. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close up this reading for you. Definitely leave comments, like, share, subscribe. If it resonates, consider a personal reading, rates and info are below. My email is too. Shoot me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. And then in my playlist, check out my 2018 Sun Moon readings. Check out my compatibility readings. Download the Instant Go app. And check out my services in addition to one quick answer to one quick question. And then other than that, I will see you Leos for your love readings in November. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.